and everyone. Tastes like 1995 in here. Tastes like home. I need to say something to you directly before I tell you how it ended. If there's someone in your life who has quietly stayed, a grandparent, a parent, the one who shows up and does the work, and never once gets the invitation, don't wait for a room full of people to finally notice them. Share this with them today. Tell them that staying was never invisible to you, even if it was invisible to everyone else. Because that's the whole thing. That's what my parents never understood. The deal closed in the middle of May, clean, on my grandmother's terms, and no one else's. The rumors about me died the way rumors die, quietly and without apology, once the people spreading them had been seen for exactly what they were. The retail line was still months from a real shelf, the way Hartwell had promised it would be, but it was hers now, protected, with my name on the page that kept it that way. My father asked to meet. I almost didn't go. I went because I wanted to hear what he'd learned, and the answer was nothing. "We're still family," he said, over coffee he didn't drink. "There's enough to share, Karin. Nobody has to walk away from anybody. Let's just be reasonable." "You said that in 2016 too," I said. "There's enough to share. Right before you tried to take all of it." He didn't have an answer for that. There isn't one. He tried a few more shapes of the same sentence. Family, reasonable, enough, and I let each one land and go nowhere. I set the boundary the way my grandmother taught me to do everything, plainly, without heat. "You're welcome at the table," I told him. "When you considered it honestly, not before." Then I ended the call, and I did not feel powerful, and I did not feel like I'd won. I felt like I'd finally stopped explaining my family to people, which is its own kind of quiet, and maybe the better kind. The county paper ran its story that weekend. It was careful and factual, and it didn't need to editorialize, because the facts did the work themselves. It mentioned the birthday. It mentioned the frozen dinner and the boarding gate photo an hour apart. It mentioned 2016 without ever naming Hallbrook, because the reporter was kinder than my father deserved. My mother called it a hit piece. Everyone else called it Tuesday's paper. In a town this size, a thing like that doesn't ruin you. It just relocates you. My parents used to be the family with the retired mother and the daughter marrying into money. Now they're the ones who left Harriet a frozen dinner on her 79th birthday. That's the sentence attached to them now. In line at the pharmacy, at the hardware store. They earned every word of it. Not everyone came to my side of it. That's the part nobody tells you. Some of the relatives went silent and stayed silent. An aunt still calls my mother the wronged one. A cousin told me I'd humiliated the family, as if the humiliation had started with me and not at a boarding gate at 9 in the morning. I let them believe what they need to. I'm done arguing with people who decided the ending before they read the story. Sloane was different. Sloane actually asked, and she came to the diner and asked with her voice low, "Is the door really still open for me?" Grandma answered that one herself.